project who are going to be the top scorers here in Week 4. Let's start with the quarterbacks. Rank, who's your guy?
I'm going to take the easy way out and say Lamar Jackson, who's been absolutely tearing it up over the last couple of weeks, doing things that are quite unprecedented amongst NFL quarterbacks. He's had at least 39 fantasy points in back-to-back games, longest quarterback streak in the Super Bowl era. He's had at least 3 touchdown passes and 100 rushing yards in back-to-back games, which is incredible. It's kind of like watching Shohei Ohtani. We've got the two different things going on.
Oh, boy.
And I'm sure Yankee fans will come out and make this try to seem normal. Like, oh, every quarterback can do this. It's not that big a deal. I'm here to tell you what Lamar Jackson is doing is quite a big deal.
I agree with you. It's a big deal, and I like Shohei Ohtani, too. I just think you bring it up a lot.
That's the first time I brought it up today.
I'm going to bring up Jalen Hurts as my top-scoring quarterback for next week. He has 3 rushing touchdowns this season so far. That's tied for 3rd most in the NFL, 24 or more fantasy points in each game. Guess who the other guy to have that is? Josh Allen, who's facing your Lamar Jackson in what should be a track meet in that game. And by the way, he has 167 rush yards this season. That's more than Joe Mixon, Najee Harris, Alvin Kamara, Austin Eckler. I could probably go on too, but those are some big names.
Cynthia, did you say track meet for Josh Allen?
Yes!
Priors confirmed going up against a Ravens defense that in the past couple of weeks, Tua and Mac Jones have thrown for almost 800 yards. They're having some problems right now. They got some things to figure out. JPP signed this week. They'll get better. Maybe a little bit of a curve there. This is not the quarterback in the offense you want to go up against if you're trying to figure things out. I see big things for Josh Allen, so those are our quarterbacks. Now let's look to the running backs. Who's going to lead the way, Cynthia?
Well, we saw him last night. Saquon Barkley is back, y'all. He heard all of our complaints. He heard all of our fantasy worries, and he said, you know what? I'm just going to quell all of them. I'm going to make sure that I'm now back to the normal quad situation that I was before. And I think this is going to be a nice matchup against who? Oh, your Bears. Sorry, not sorry. He's one of 2 running backs with 20 or more fantasy points in multiple games this season. He leads the NFL in scrimmage yards. That's 408. And you know how many yards the Bears allow? 2nd most rushing yards per game.
That's fun. Brian Daboll's got to be committed to running the football, which I'm not sure that he's going to be. I do believe the Chargers are going to have to also be committed to running the football this week against the Houston Texans. The Chargers need to rally after the disastrous game against the Jacksonville Jaguars on Sunday, and they've got a pretty good opponent. The Houston Texans have allowed the 2nd most fantasy points per game to running backs this season. We saw what Khalil Herbert was able to do in Week 3 against this squad. So I expect the Chargers to kind of try to protect Justin Herbert and let guys like Austin Eckler take a heavier burden in this offense.
We're all picking out defenses for our guys to go up against, and I will take Javonte Williams against a Raiders defense that's giving up the 3rd most fantasy points to running backs this season. And maybe we're not talking about this enough because the Broncos offense is allergic to the end zone right now, but Javonte Williams is 2nd among all running backs in terms of targets a game with 7, and they're not even in the top 10 of most plays run, so I think Javonte goes big this week. Speaking of receptions, let's hit some wide receivers. Who's going to be the wide receiver 1, Rank?
I'm going to go a little spicy. I'm going to say Garrett Wilson. Going up against the Pittsburgh Steelers have been pretty generous to opposing wide receivers. We saw what Amari Cooper was able to do in that Thursday night game. And now here come the Jets. And I know there's still some questions about who is going to be quarterback because Zach Wilson could return at any point, but what I'm hoping is that Joe Flacco is going to go out with a YOLO, just like, you know what, I'm throwing it on every down. Although they kind of have been. I mean, that's all Joe Flacco has been doing is throwing the football. The Steelers have allowed a lot of production to opposing wide receivers, and Garrett Wilson is one of their biggest target getters, so I'm going to go with him.
When you're a Jets fan, you say, take flight. So will Garrett Wilson take
flight? Absolutely. Yep, but I'm not a Jets fan, so I didn't feel comfortable saying that.
Got it. Well, I'll just let you know. So Stephon Diggs for me is the pick here. I think both of these secondaries are going to be very vulnerable. We've seen a lot of injuries across both, which means a lot of opportunity to pass against both. The Bills have to figure out how to avenge that very odd loss, last-minute situation from last game. And the Ravens, there's going to be high-scoring games, and I think this is going to be the one where it's a lot of Diggs, and then Diggs again, and then like
Diggs
7 more. Yeah.
What about Isaiah McKenzie?
Also him. There's going to be a lot of passes to go around for everyone. Dawson Knox, get in on the fun.
Dawson.
Come on. Gabe Davis, let's go.
Speaking of guys who got in on the party against the Ravens, Jalen Waddle did that a couple weeks ago, and then he went and he had 100 receiving yards in the game after that. I think he makes it 3 in a row, a trifecta. He's also got 6 scores in his last 8 games. If he and Tua are both healthy, maybe more of a question on the latter there, I think he goes off. I could see more points for Jalen, and now that we've covered the wide receivers, the quarterbacks, the running backs, oft forgotten position, Cynthia, tight ends. Who's
I didn't forget it.
TE1?
TE1, George Kittle. You're going to have to wait a little while for him. It's going to be a nail biter. But when I look to see what happened last week with Jimmy G and how this kind of, they got to get their mojo back. And George Kittle was just back for one game. And now we have the second game. Him and Jimmy G have that chemistry. They perform against the Rams. The Rams linebacking core was revamped this offseason, but they're not big guys. They're guys who George Kittle is physically dominant over. So when I look at this one, I think, ooh, this is going to be one of those George Kittle versus the Rams games.
Oh, I love that George Kittle pick. See, this is what happens when you're tardy to the homework
party?
document. But you know what? I'm still happy going with David Njoku, who is coming off a great game against the Pittsburgh Steelers when he turned 10 targets into 9 receptions for 89
better
yards.
if he turns 9 targets into 10 receptions.
I mean, who knows? He's very good. So that could possibly be the case. I'm sure there's some sort of statistical anomaly that would allow that. I don't know how, but listen, the Falcons, though, however, have allowed the second most fantasy points to opposing tight ends this season. This is a good matchup. So if you were streaming Njoku last week, make sure he remains in your lineup.
Cynthia, I hate that I know more than 5 words to don't be tardy to the party, but I do. Travis Kelce.
Really just don't be tardy to the party. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yep.
That's
the classic jam. Travis Kelce dropped the ball against the Colts, and the moment the ball hit the turf, I'm like, oh, he's going off. He's going off in week 4. Simply because he's due. He's got more end zone targets than anybody else in the entire NFL. It's low-hanging fruit, but as Marcus says, it's still delicious when the fruit is right there.
That's the one I steal from the neighbors.
So
I don't climb up a ladder.
It's always
I'm going to take limes from the neighbor's tree. I'm not climbing a ladder. I'm just grabbing the one that's right there.
It's always fun to see the people's citrus trees
Don't
that are on
steal
the
fruit.
street.
Yeah.
There's a clear line where people can reach.
Oh, yeah.
And there's no fruit there. You guys agree. Low-hanging
Everybody
fruit is
knows.
delicious. Those guys are low-hanging fruit because they're on most rosters. So you